guys, so I just wanted to make a little video for you today. I am here to give you a little book review. I know, I just did a book review of Gone Girl, but I just read a new book and I really wanted to discuss it with people, so you're just gonna have to get over the fact there are two book reviews in a row. The book I'm going to be reviewing today, as you can see by the title, is The Unbecoming of Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. Keeping in mind my Gone Girl video though, I know it was really spoilery and it was kind of unfair to people who haven't read the book, so I'm going to do this video in two parts. The first part, I'm not going to give any spoilers, I'm going to be as general as possible and just tell you what I felt about the book and whether I think you should read it or not. The second half will contain spoilers, but don't worry, I will warn you when they're coming up, so you can switch off if you haven't read the book yet. The plot of this book is obviously about Dyer. She wakes up in the hospital after being in an accident in which 3 of her friends died, but she can't remember any of it. And then from that she gets PTSD and starts having hallucinations and things get weird. That's all I'm saying on that. No spoilers. I really enjoyed reading this book. I started it at 1 PM and finished at 5 PM, so I read it in about 4 hours. Which is impressive, saying this is a 450-page book. It's not a light read. I just couldn't put it down. I found myself cooking lunch while reading with this in one hand. Just thought it was fantastic, and I thought I discovered a new book I loved, and then it got to the last quarter and I just didn't like how this book wrapped itself up and where the story went from there, and for that reason I probably won't be reading the rest of the series. Now, I'm not saying this book is bad. It's not. It's really enjoyable, and it's only the last quarter that I didn't really enjoy. I think it's worth the read for the first 3 quarters because it was so good. I could not put it down. I had little niggles with it. I didn't like the romance aspect, and I thought it was completely unnecessary because I felt there was enough going on in Mara's life without throwing this romance aspect in. The rest of the story was so much more interesting than the romance, and I also didn't like the guy she ended up getting with, so that didn't help. I know I've just said loads of stuff I didn't like about the book, but yes, if you've not read it, read it. This book is fantastic for October. It's such a creepy, intense read without being scary and in your face. At one point I was so on edge that when my phone rang I jumped a mile. The only comparison I can really make is say if you like The Name of the Star, give this a try. There are bits that are funny, there's romance, there's supernatural, and it's good. Enjoyable. So now here comes the spoilery section. So if you've not read it yet, goodbye. I don't want to ruin this book for you. There are 2 main things I want to discuss from now on, and the first is the romance aspect with Noah, which I really did not like for a number of reasons. I felt like Noah and Mara's relationship was really unhealthy and the balance of powers was just wrong. Also, I pretty much detest any book that has the cliche of the girl taming the bad boy. Everyone knows a bad boy in real life. Every school has a bad boy, that guy that everyone fancies and he sleeps with everyone and then screws them over and leaves, and he's just not a very nice guy. And so many books have the girl getting with the bad guy and changing him, and it's crap. The real bad boys in real life do not change. They do not become nice for you, and even if they do, which is my problem with Noah, he still has done bad things and he's still upset loads of girls in school. He's not nice, he still hurt a lot of people. And another thing that I felt was completely ignored was the whole situation between Jamie's sister and Noah. I don't know if this was really discussed in the book at length because I read it really quickly and I don't know if I just missed it, but I felt like there was no explanation. Noah did not give a good reason for why he did that to a young girl, and I just think he's not a very trustworthy, not a very nice character, and I hate spreading the myth that bad boys will change for a girl who's good enough for them. I'm going to stop talking about that because I could literally go on about it forever. The second part I wanted to discuss is the last quarter of the book, how everything wraps up and where the story goes from there. I detested it. I love the first 2 quarters of the book, and I felt like it was as if someone had taken the half-written manuscript and just gone rogue. Just gone completely crazy and finished it in a way that did not fit with the first 3 quarters of the book. I felt like the last quarter of the book was badly written, hard to follow. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't, and even when I'd finished the book, I still couldn't work out what had really happened. I felt the fact that neither of them reported her brother's kidnapping was just so stupid. They don't seem that bothered by the fact her brother was just kidnapped by someone who would have murdered him. Also, how stupid were they not to work out the link between the 2 kidnappings and the murder and stuff? Like, oh, it really angered me because those characters are a lot smarter than that, and I just felt it made it really dumbed down and blah. Finally, the very end of the book where Mara kills the kidnapper who gets free. I didn't like it. Those actions did not fit with Mara's personality for the rest of the book. She never wanted to kill, so why she was suddenly killing was frankly beyond me. And I just feel like actions that don't fit with the character make it feel unrealistic and make the character not true anymore, not real. Just, yeah. I didn't like the last quarter of the book. I just don't like the direction the story went in. So there are my thoughts on The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. If I missed anything, especially about the whole Noah-Jamie sister situation, please let me know in the comments down below. If you've read it and liked it or disliked it, just comment and start a discussion because I would be really interested to know what other people thought of the book. As always, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye guys!